Well, we used to take selfies in the car, and now we're taking them from the front porch. Welcome to all the best days at home. We used to look for the best day in a city, following a certain travel flow. Now we're flowing through our days, baking, Netflixing, crying. Listen, I'm coming to you from my car because it is the only respite, really. This was a respite before, and it's a respite now. Also, I wish I was in my car, journeying to look for the best days in all these cities for you. We will journey a different way. I have compiled some things that I thought were the best to hopefully bring a bright spot to your week ahead. Honestly, I was just thinking, if I had your phone number, I probably have most of your phone numbers. But this is the stuff that I would want to be texting you, saying, have you seen this? It's a newsletter of sorts. Do I need a newsletter? I don't know. Everybody says you do. Quick addendum. I want to be very clear that I'm literally having a nervous breakdown every day. It's taken me 3 weeks to compile this short little list for you. So I am barely doing anything or having any fun. I just don't want you to get the impression that I'm having some magical, productive quarantine. I'm lamenting hard. I cry every day because I miss traveling so much. But I'm trying to turn a corner. So here we go. Get moving. The Rich Roll podcast, Dr. Bush is on one of the episodes. I'll put it up here. That's a really great episode that you should listen to anyway, about what we can do with this time and reframing our thinking about it. But I kind of went on a deep dive about him. I found one of his YouTube videos, this 4-minute workout. Guys, I can do anything for 4 minutes. I really liked these movements. I felt like it was just a good, he says it's doing something good for me. I like this guy. Everybody needs to know about this. If this is good for you, it's a good way to get moving. Get coffee. Okay, so I've told you in some posts on Instagram about Trade Coffee. I already threw the bag away, but I got my subscription yesterday. Normally, I get coffees from all over, but this one was a local one this time, Merit Coffee. They're in San Antonio. I've got it here in my Yeti. It has been such a blessing to wake up to delicious coffee roasts every morning. I just think getting a coffee subscription from anybody or buying local beans could just really bring a joy to your morning. Cheers. Get shopping. Okay, you guys, I just received my Brad Montague. I wonder if that's how you say his name. Guys, I am devouring. I have a pencil in here. I am journaling and writing notes and underlining. This thing is so good. He's an illustrator or a cartoonist. He's an artist. He is so wise, and I just feel really seen by him. Is about him listening to kids and how they see us. And one thing that really hit me that I haven't been able to shake about being present. I'm here. I wonder how present we are being. I keep wanting to escape in this quarantine. He says, we seem to develop an addiction to distraction that can make us forget who we really are. And when you don't know who you are, you can't be where you are. Showing up can become an impossible task. I just find it to be a very hopeful book. Oh, he also is in, you may have seen his illustrations in the Magnolia Journal, Joanna and Chips magazine. He has a feature in there every month. But guys, you have to get this book. It is just, it's so good. I find it to be very encouraging and timely in this season that we're in. My friend Kara K. James, this book, Together, it's this journal for mom and me. So it can be between your son or your daughter. And it's just activities for the two of you to do together and to write back and forth. And I just thought, what a timely thing to do with your kids when maybe they're struggling with the words or there's a lot of emotions. I know I'm acting like a nut job. So it would be nice to have a safe place for Coco to talk to me and for us to connect. And she just loves when I lay down in bed at night with her to talk to her. She's always like, oh, good, you're going to ask me questions. Now, my son is not that way. So we may really need a journal, him and I. Anyways, I just really wanted to tell you about this. If this is something that maybe you have time for right now, get this on Amazon. Get lunch! You guys, I would have loved to show you a video of me making this or even show you a bowl of it, but I devoured it. The black bean soup by the Defined Dish. Listen, first of all, I ride or die for her. Everything she makes is amazing. This soup was so delicious. I'm cooking these amazing meals for myself, and I'm just handing my kids an apple and a cheese stick and a bag of goldfish. I'm like completely done. If they ask me for one more thing, I'm going to lose it. So, make this black bean soup for yourself. Get inspired, you guys. My inspiration for you this week comes from Kati Ramer. She is doing an isolation creation each day. She's doing a painting, an original. She's selling it at the end of the day. All the proceeds go to Together Rising, and then she's selling the prints to help support her local printer. She is doing like different landscapes and things. Her paintings are unreal. And I got the clouds. I mean, she uses a palette knife. It's like textured. I just got these clouds because it's been so gloomy and raining for our entire quarantine in Texas. And I just wanted to remember this guy from this time. I love her work. You've got to check her out. Kati Ramer. Follow her. Get touristy. Okay, you guys. Look, I have notes like I'm a news anchor. Okay, there are so many reasons to create a home that you love and that inspires you. So cheesy. I'm just like staring at my home, kind of rethinking its space. And anyways, I wanted to share this piece of art that I have in my foyer. I mean, foyer is generous. The wall that is next to the front door when you walk in, by another wonderful woman named Katie Craig. She does these super colorful dots and lines. I just wanted people to be blasted with color when they walked into our home. And I didn't realize how much I would need that blast of color and love in our home during this time. So anyway, her artwork is so beautiful. You should also check her out. I hope that you feel sprayed with love and color and just how much we love you when you come in our home. Get dinner, you guys. If you are local in Dallas, you've got to sign up for Communion's 400 for 500 meal plan. It's feeding families in need. They're looking for 400 families to feed 100 families. You get 6 meals over 6 weeks for $200, and then they will feed 100 families in need. You get to pick your meals. You can have them all in one week. You can spread them out. They're amazing. They feed for, and they're so delicious. It helps keep them open. It helps provide jobs. Guys, hit that communion life. We've got to be tired of cooking, right? I am. What are we making for dinner, people? A bottle of wine and chocolate donuts. I feel like that's what I'm doing. Listen, I'm going to try to do these every week. Hope you have the best week. We're going to get through this. In the words of the great Jerry Seinfeld, there's no such thing as fun for the whole family. Hang in there.